Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining today's session. My name is Lori Lampkin, and I lead the team that builds the Dynamics 365 marketing application. I'm really excited to be here today. I think this space is really cool where we help customers and companies connect, and we enable companies to have deeper, stronger relationships with their customers. At no time has this been more important than it is now, as we have no option to connect with each other than relying on technology to do so. So I have some exciting things to share with you today about what we're doing to help make this a more engaging and meaningful experience for customers and companies alike, as well as what we're seeing some of our customers doing to help bring things forward. So through all of this change, what we see is that our expectations are increasing. We don't want to feel like we're part of thousands or even part of hundreds, and megaphone style communications just won't work. We want to be treated and known like the individuals that we are in the interactions that we're having. And so companies that are able to provide these individualized customer experiences are going to be the companies that win the most loyalty from their customers. And Forbes tells us that customer experience really is the new battleground. And we see that companies who provide those superior experiences, especially in these times, perform so much better. So being empathetic and responsive to individual needs from their first touch point with the company through to post-sales, even with all of this increase in digital engagement and the reliance on technology, is going to be vital to making this happen. So Microsoft Dynamics is here to help provide solutions to transform your customer experiences. First, we need to start with the deep understanding of the customer in order to deliver these individualized experiences. And that is our customer data platform in Customer Insights, where we empower you to unify all of your customer data and generate rich understanding and deep insights on what those customers need and who to target, etc. Then once you have these great insights, the next thing you want to do is act on them. And that's where Customer Journey Orchestration comes in. At Ignite, we're announcing Customer Journey Orchestration, which enables you to create real-time, customer-led, personalized interactions at moments that matter for each individual customer. And we do that throughout all of their different engagements. So not just the traditional marketing automation channels like email, SMS, or social, but also across the human interactions and the personal interactions that you have as you talk to the people in the company, like sales or service or support representatives. So let's see how that works. Let's start with Customer Insights. And as I said, you want to first start by, we help you build a single source of that customer truth with our out-of-the-box adapters that help you unify that customer data and the rich AI models that we put on top of that build great insights. And at Ignite, we are announcing ways to have even deeper insights here, where you can use ecosystem-wide data and direct activation on new destinations such as Microsoft Advertising and other third-party services. And we enable you to enrich your customer profiles with data from the Microsoft Graph. And all of that is easily acted upon in our orchestration system by seamlessly transitioning segments and using this deep profile information to personalize content and personalized journey experiences. Direct feedback from customers is key to growth, and you need to be able to act on that feedback. With Dynamics 365 Customer Voice, we enable you to create surveys with your customers and really begin a two-way conversation. At Ignite, we're announcing real-time survey capabilities for customer voice, so organizations can be agile in their collection of analysis of direct customer feedback. And then when you combine that with Dynamics for Marketing, you can create different actions based on survey responses and really personalize the customer experience. For example, if a customer is displeased and says so in a survey, the response can notify an account manager to follow up or to send a special email or coupon or discount as an example. And then let's talk about the real-time customer-led journey orchestration capabilities that we are announcing here in Dynamics 365 Marketing. This is where the action comes to life. First, we have to make sure we can engage customers in real time, because it's the moment they enter the store or then the moment that they click on something that you want to be able to respond with appropriate actions or content right there, real time. And then we want to do this in a way where it's end-to-end across any experience that a customer has with your company. So whether they're interacting with the sales team, the support team, they're on the website, they're getting an email, all of these things are connected into an end-to-end journey across physical and digital experiences, even if you're holding webinars or digital events. You get a more cohesive and relatable experience with the company. And we are infusing all of this with AI, where we reinvent the way you need to author content or create these sort of journeys. We can, based on the individual customer, know their preferences, know what's worked with them in the past, and provide recommendations both in the time of authoring content or authoring journeys that can change dynamically, as well as when it's happening in real life and the customer is doing things. As things are more successful, the journey can adapt and respond, and the content can change as well. And all of this is AI, making it really easy for you so that you don't have to have all of the ideas to run every experiment you can think about. And instead, you can utilize the recommendations and still be in the driver's seat, but really be guided towards creating great experiences for your customers. And we want to do all of this in a way where you don't have to hire a development team. You don't have to be an expert in all of this in order to be incredibly successful and create these amazing experiences that customers are expecting. And of course, we're doing all of this on a unified, adaptable platform, because your business is very unique and you have your own tools and systems in play, and you need to be able to connect all of them together and customize the experience. And so we have the ease of use and being able to do that all on a platform of trust, and we have provided many features in our product to help you comply with certifications and make sure your email is accessible and make sure you have the professionalism that we all require. So let's go ahead and hear from a leading digital marketing agency, Kin + Carta, who's really expressed a lot of excitement on how to use the solution with their B2C customers.
At Kin + Carta, our mission is to make the world work better, and we're a global collective of 1,600 strategists, technologists and creatives across 4 continents. Our aim is to make digital transformation as easy, simple and accessible as possible. Edit and Kin + Carta have decades of experience working with customer engagement programs for some of the world's most recognised brands. Nowadays, people have more and more ways in which they can engage with brands, and delivering that consistent experience is really vital wherever you are in the customer journey. At Edit and Kin + Carta, we like to be innovative and to combine data and technology to find new ways to engage people in a manner which feels natural and consistent wherever they happen to be. We believe the new Customer Journey Orchestration features in Microsoft Dynamics 365 Marketing are ideally placed to answer these challenges. Microsoft Dynamics 365 Marketing provide customer-centric organisations with the capability and ability to move beyond segmented personalisation and towards creating truly individualised customer experiences. We look forward to working with the Microsoft Dynamics 365 Marketing team to help businesses throughout this next phase in their digital transformation.
forward to working with Ken and Carta as well on helping companies through their digital transformation. And let's hear from some customers too, as we're all trying to deliver these amazing experiences and see what they're trying to achieve.
HP's intent is to create technology that makes life better for everybody everywhere, from consumers to small to medium businesses to large corporations, hospitals. There's a really wide diversity of who might use our products. Customers, when they come in with a problem, they're coming in with a very specific intent. They want HP to recognize that, understand that I've got a problem, I need it fixed. All of the customers need empathy. They need understanding, and they need to have confidence that you know the problem and you will be able to resolve it. This Customer Journey Orchestration product appeals to us. You can know a customer started on the web, that wasn't successful, they've then escalated into the contact center. That agent then can see the product, they can see if there's any telemetry from the product that might also be indicative of what's going on. That real time is absolutely critical because it's giving you that view of the customer without the customer having to repeat themselves and say, I did this and I did this, and how come you don't know about me? As a technology company supporting technical products, it's incumbent on us to be able to demonstrate that underlying competency to the customer, whether it's a consumer or it's a large corporation. At all stages, we're trying to make this appealing to the customer, keep their experience high, keep them up as an ongoing and loyal customer. You want to treat each customer individually and appropriately. It's recognizing their name, it's recognizing are they a loyal customer, giving them credit for that loyalty. It makes HP feel real to the customer, it makes the customer feel real to HP.
The Campari Group, we build iconic brands. Each one of our brands is storied and grounded in belonging and home. Winning the hearts of the consumers is our first priority. In order to win the heart of a consumer, you have to amplify the things that you're doing, and you have to do that at scale to the right audience, the right frequency, and do it with flavor and taste that ultimately resonates. Critical in that path is having the right tools. Our transformation involves everything from Azure Data Lake to Dynamics 365 for marketing and customer insights. The key point is it's in a singular platform that unlocks a lot of automation. Customer Journey Orchestration allows us to map the journey across the different touch points to execute a one-to-one marketing campaign. You have the real-time ability to see how that message resonates through the journey, and you're able to create additional journeys to be able to positively impact those new growth markets. And AI is going to be critical to identify trigger points that enables the next level messaging, that person becomes an ambassador, an advocate for the brand. Those are true advantage points, and that's where technology like Dynamics 365 is incredibly important for us because it helps us to give the customer the opportunity wherever they are to have the experience that they desire.
UNICEF works to create a better world for children. It is incredibly important that all of us take responsibility for our children, for the children of the world.
We try to build relationships with people over time so that they feel empowered and engaged. But the focus is not on getting the donations. The focus is on building the relations.
We're really making an effort to put our donors central in everything we do. We have started integrating Microsoft Dynamics into our daily work, which has been a huge benefit. The next step is to really ensure that we have different journeys.
The way we engage with our donors need to develop and thereby creating more impact for children globally.
So it becomes very important that we are able to build journeys to have touch points in an automated way. That requires a whole new set of capabilities where you can have in volume, real-time communication, using artificial intelligence, having analytics and easy import of data and enrichment.
We will then be able to really touch their hearts with the stories of the children that we're working for. And once we've touched their hearts, we hope that they'll be able to provide their support. Every step that we make as marketeers, as omnichannel manager, in making the children more relevant for our donors will really help.
We are doing all this for children to grow up and to develop to their full potential.
I find it just really inspiring to hear from customers about what they're trying to do and the impact they're trying to have. Let's dig a little bit deeper into UNICEF Netherlands and how they're using our full experience from customer insights and customer journey orchestration and customer voice to create these amazing experiences.
UNICEF Netherlands works hard to build relationships with their donors, and they are looking to take this to the next level through one-on-one personalized digital interactions. When they make asks of their donors, they want those asks to be personal, resulting in higher frequency and amount of donations. Take, for example, Lars and Nina, who attended a UNICEF-hosted concert. At the concert, there are posters with QR codes to receive messages directly from the UNICEF ambassador. Lars and Nina scan the QR code and consent to messages from UNICEF. Here we are in the Dynamics 365 marketing app. Let's see how our new customer journey orchestration features will connect the digital and the physical in a more personalized way than ever before. We start by creating a new customer journey that will start when the donor opts in at the concert. Only the people that attend and opt in will get these messages. The journey will then wait for our ambassador to deliver the speech to send the message. You can see how events-triggered journeys provides flexibility in connecting systems and situations that are unique to your business together with your journeys, automating the ability to act on moments that matter for each individual. And with the help of Customer Insights, Microsoft's customer data platform, we are able to identify high potential to engage individual donors, based on predictions such as donor lifetime value. This allows us to send a different message to Lars and Nina based on their relationship with UNICEF. We'll set this up using natural language and AI, making it approachable for any business user. Now that we have this split, we can differentiate between the experiences for occasional donors with high potential to engage, like Lars, from those who have yet to donate, like Nina, so they have more customized experiences based on their current level of engagement with UNICEF. Before we build out our respective messages for Lars and Nina, let's take a look at our message editing experiences. Not only are the push notification and SMS channels new, we also have new, easy-to-use editors with rich previews. Because this message is only being sent to people who attended the concert, and after our ambassadors talk about his passion for the UNICEF efforts, it can be crafted to be part of the concert experience. We're able to do more than just automate sending messages. We are able to create personalized experiences at scale. Let's take a look now at the experience we've crafted for Lars, their occasional yet high-potential donor. When they receive a donation from him, they send a donation confirmation that is very personalized to Lars, citing how long he's been a donor, how many times he's donated, and the impact his donations have been having. This makes Lars feel amazing for his already charitable actions. A day after the concert, UNICEF sends a personalized message to Lars showing the impact of his donations. When UNICEF also uses Customer Insights, we can further personalize that message for Lars based on his past interests. This is done seamlessly through segment and profile sharing when Customer Insights and Dynamics 365 marketing are used together. Now let's take a look at creating this email, which our email editor makes super easy, backed by Dynamics 365 Marketing's new asset library, to share images and ensure content and brand consistency across customer interactions. As you can see here, as you write content, images are recommended based on context. Dynamic content can also be added to personalize offers based on individual preferences or current trends. That means you can easily create dynamic, engaging, and personalized content tailored specifically to Lars. We're adding AI throughout, and our shared asset library will use AI to automatically tag images, maintain version history, and allow you to manage all of your assets all in one place. Back in the journey, we can tie together the signals from UNICEF's website to react when Lars is looking at COVID trends. UNICEF can now trigger an agent to give him a follow-up call on how he can help when Lars is most interested. Lars is just amazed with his interactions with UNICEF. The events he attends, the staff he engages with, and the communications he received are all relevant and help him feel like he really made a difference. He is quickly becoming a brand ambassador himself. Nina, who has never donated, will have a very different experience tailored to her. After the speech, she receives a message thanking her for attending the conference and asking her to fill out a survey. Nina's journey is orchestrated through customer voice. The questions she answers help us better understand what Nina cares the most about. Since Nina is not a UNICEF app user, we use AI to determine the channel that will be most suited to reach her. When the survey is completed, Nina receives an email that contains information about the programs and efforts that best match her interests. As Nina visits the website, UNICEF can use these signals to follow up with her through email, a more appropriate way to engage with her as she starts down her path as a donor. Again, like when Lars visited the website, these are moments that are completely customer-led. In addition to guiding them down a journey, we also provide ways to listen and to follow up with customer actions to help UNICEF strengthen their relationship with their donors. We've been looking at just how easy it is for a business user to author a deeply personalized, contextual journey with rich data and AI. Let's say we've published the journey now and it's been running for some time. We can now take a look at how they can see the performance of these journeys and further optimize with data and AI. You'll immediately notice our real-time Sync visualization makes it easy for UNICEF to see where customers are moving through or dropping off the journey. UNICEF will have confidence that AI is choosing the best channel to reach the customer from the control group we automatically create, and the channel optimization-specific analytics. In addition, every channel also provides detailed analytics for every message, for example, the delivery funnel for email. Aggregate analytics will help UNICEF understand how one, multiple, or all journeys are performing. At a glance, UNICEF can understand journey goal attainment, what events are triggering journeys, which messages have high delivery, open, and click rates, which messages have low success rates, how their channels are performing, and how their A/B tests are doing. With Dynamics 365 Marketing, UNICEF is using real-time customer-led journey orchestration enriched with data and AI to build loyalty with their donors. Just imagine what your company can achieve with Customer Journey Orchestration in Dynamics 365 Marketing.
So I think you got to see from that how our product can help deliver these very individualized experiences and does it in a way that makes it really easy for you to do so. This solution is really different than a lot of the solutions in the market. First of all, because we can really drive these end-to-end experiences that are not just around classic marketing automation channels, but beyond that into sales and service. And we have a single tool in Dynamics 365 Marketing that works for both B2B and B2C marketing activities. In addition, we have infused AI throughout the product experience. It helps you author content easily. It recommends the best channels to deliver content based on your customer preferences. It has rich experimentation capabilities. It optimizes content for you. It optimizes journeys towards business goals. All of this gets the data working for you so that you're not lost in a swarm of data, but it's actually there to assist and help you create these better experiences. And lastly, we've made this really easy for the business user. It's point and click, simple ways to conduct the personalization in content and journeys using intuitive UI so that you can be empowered and independent and able to do this and not have to learn rich data models and query languages and become a developer in order to do even these very advanced experiences that are tailored to each unique customer. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the session and are as excited as I am about how we can really transform customer experiences to be much more individualized and personal, especially in these times when we're relying on technology to do so. I have some links here to encourage you to connect more and learn more, and thank you for being here.